The WNBA stands at a precipice, its future teetering on the edge of triumph or collapse, and at the heart of this storm is Caitlin Clark, the Indiana Fever supernova whose brilliance has exposed the league's deepest flaws. On July 15, 2025, in a packed TD Garden, Clark's record-shattering performance against the Connecticut Sun, 3 WNBA records in one night, was overshadowed by a gut-wrenching groin injury, a cruel repeat of a nagging issue that now threatens her All-Star Game appearance. The league, basking in her unprecedented draw, has failed her, allowing unchecked physicality, shoddy officiating, and a culture of neglect to tarnish its brightest star. As the WNBA negotiates a $270 million media deal and prepares for its marquee event in Indianapolis, the silence from leadership screams louder than the sold-out crowds. This is not just an injury, it's a reckoning, a moment that could define or doom the league's ascent. But hope is crumbling under neglect. The WNBA's 28th season, poised for historic growth, is unraveling due to leadership's failure to protect its biggest asset. Clark's injury, sustained after a backdoor pass in the Fever's 85-77 win over the Sun, wasn't a fluke. It's the culmination of months of unchecked aggression. On June 17, JCS Sheldon's eye poke and Marina Mabrey's body check, deemed a flagrant one and technical respectively, sparked outrage with officials letting physicality spiral. In Boston, the Sun's strategy persisted. Full court pressure, multiple defenders, hard fouls. Clark, swarmed relentlessly, still dished 12 assists, fueling Kelsey Mitchell's 20 points and Natasha Howard's 18. But in the final minute, she collapsed, clutching her groin, tears welling as she limped to the bench. The image, a towel over her head, despair etched on her face, became the night's defining moment, not her records. This injury, a reign jury of a groin issue that sidelined her for 5 games earlier in 2025, is a medical nightmare. Dr. Jessie Morse, a sports injury specialist, warns groin strains, especially adductor-related, are notoriously slow to heal, prone to reign jury, and central to basketball's explosive movements. Unlike the NFL, where such injuries are meticulously managed, the WNBA's approach feels reckless. Clark's taken a beating, eye pokes, hip checks, shoves, with minimal referee protection. The July 15th game saw questionable calls, with announcers noting officials avoiding players after botched fouls. Engelbert's insistence that officiating is fine rings hollow when Clark, the league's top draw, is left exposed. Comparisons to the NBA's bad boy Pistons era, which prompted rule changes, underscore the urgency. Physicality is one thing, endangering players is another. Timing couldn't be worse. The All-Star Game, set for July 19th at Gainbridge Fieldhouse, Clark's home turf, was meant to be her coronation. As captain, she traded coaches, swapping Cheryl Reeve for Sandy Brondello, to showcase her vision in a system tailored to her logo threes and playmaking. Her three-point contest matchup with Sabrina Ionescu promised fireworks. But now, her participation hangs by a thread. The WNBA, expecting 9 million viewers and sold-out crowds, faces a PR disaster if Clark sits. Fans who booked flights and tickets months ago plan vacations around her. Empty seats and canceled plans loom, a financial blow to a league banking on a $270 million media deal. Networks like ESPN, watching their investment, are questioning the WNBA's stability. Clark's sideline, the ripple effect, lost revenue, alienated sponsors, fading buzz, could haunt the league for years. This crisis isn't just about Clark. It's about a pattern of neglect. The WNBA's competition committee, comprising coaches, governors, and GMs, sets game standards, yet officiating remains inconsistent. Referees, some seemingly underqualified, miss calls or avoid accountability, as seen when Clark was fouled without recourse. Other players, Angel Reese, Paige Buchers, face similar unchecked aggression, but Clark's status amplifies every hit. Her family's warnings, from her father's early season concerns to her brother's critiques of refereeing, went ignored. Broadcasters, too, have questioned the officiating, yet Engelbert's silence persists. Her claim that the WNBA sits at a culture and sport intersection feels hollow when the league fails to protect its cultural icon. The WNBA's inaction contrasts starkly with its potential. 28 years old, it's outpacing the NBA's growth at a similar stage, with Clark driving a bird magic-like surge. Her $500,000 WNBA earnings, bolstered by millions in endorsements, reflect her global platform. But that platform is at risk. Fans see the fouls, the hostility, the league's inaction, and they're responding, not just with words but with canceled tickets and waning trust. The collective bargaining agreement and media deal negotiations hang in the balance, with executives questioning the WNBA's readiness for prime time. A league banking on Clark's draw can't afford to let her break down, physically or emotionally. Clark's frustration is palpable. Her body language, slumped shoulders, a towel shielding her face, reveals exhaustion beyond physical pain. She's carrying the league's hopes, enduring jealousy from peers and hostility on the court, all while navigating a system that doesn't reciprocate her effort. The WNBA's refusal to enforce clear protections, to penalize cheap shots, or to elevate officiating standards has made her a punching bag. This isn't about coddling a star, it's about fairness. NBA stars like LeBron James or Stephen Curry benefit from strict foul enforcement. Clark deserves the same. Her injuries, in 3 months, aren't random. They're the result of a culture that normalizes aggression without consequences. The league faces a crossroads. This could have been the year it turned the page, leveraging Clark's stardom to cement its place in sports pantheon. Instead, it's mired in a self-inflicted storm. Leadership's inaction, Engelbert's refusal to address officiating, the committee's failure to tighten standards, has eroded trust. Fans, once energized by Clark's rise, are turning away, not from apathy but from betrayal. They believed in a league that could nurture talent, not break it. Sponsors, networks, and executives see the instability, questioning their investment. Clark misses the All-Star game. The fallout, empty stands, plummeting ratings, will signal a failure of vision. There's still time to act. The WNBA must tighten officiating, penalize reckless play, and protect its stars. Clark's not asking for special treatment, only fairness, a standard the league should uphold for all players. Her triumph in Boston, breaking 3 records while outscoring the Sun in crunch time, showed her resilience. But her tears on the bench, clutching an injury the league could have prevented, exposed its flaws. The WNBA can't afford silence. It must choose, nurture its stars or watch them burn out. Clark deserves better, so do the fans, the players, and the sport itself. Clock is ticking and the world is watching.